we are back on another episode of Nomadcraft. We are going to be doing a lot of redstone today. We're going to be working on the doors and hopefully creating a reset system for the escape room. But first, we are going to be working on the doors. And I've started working on them. I've had to redesign this out, the way out a little bit. So that's been a thing, but look, that I made them. You could get out this way as well, so good thing I did that. But yeah, here is the redstone that we have created. So let's go all the way to the beginning. So players will have one final question, and that will go in here to a barrel to the sorter. Just like every other one, it'll give a tick, which will send this wood shovel all the way over here. And that will send a run signal to these doors. Those will come later. Now, for this signal, we have some torches here. So torches are turning these redstone torches off, and in turn, so in turn turns these on, which is activating nothing. And the reason why it's activating nothing is because there's nothing to activate, which means these doors are open. So this one had a wire from there all the way up, and then kind of vice versa. So it's over down here, and then redstone torch is right there, which once that turns on, it would power this redstone right there, and yeah. So let's turn it off real quick. So you heard that, and we can just go right back. Now the doors are closed. So obviously they're going to remain closed until the players put that piece of paper in and activate the redstone. Let's put some light right there. Okay. But yeah, so that is all done. We are done with that little bit. It's not too much, but it is something. And then let me close this off. So that is one step. I missed it. One step of the very long plan that we have. Also, the barrel will be right here, which I will need to put. First, let's put some sticks there. I didn't even grab the barrel. But before I even do that, I have to go get some paper. So I'm going to do that real quick, then put the barrel down. But yeah, this is where this little welcome center is where the final question will be. But yeah, let me go get that real quick for the escape room, and then finally I will start working on the front door. And the front door is going to be your basic redstone where it's the entranceway. It's going to be a 3x3, and it's a lot of pistons, a lot of redstone. You guys have seen them before, but I figure that's going to be a fun little entrance for the players nonetheless. So with that being said, let's hop right to it. Okay, so we finally got all the redstone done before doing the major redstone. Yeah. So what we have these basalt lines for is for basically to detect for the final room. So essentially I have at the very end, I can actually show you guys. So at the very end, we have these lanterns, 4 of them, and basically it's going to detect for each door or iron door that opens. So like right here, we put that in, one of these lights up. And then obviously when that happens, this will, it won't open yet because obviously that's the center one, but essentially it just tells players, hey, you unlocked one of the doors. So that's what all these lines are. So each one obviously is going from these. So us obviously like when this goes in here, that activates and it sends a redstone signal all the way down to the very end, lighting up the lantern. You just put that back, and basically have the same thing. One there, and one stretching all the way over there. So we have 4. And it actually works. I tested it myself, so don't need to worry there. I basically did a whole test run to see if everything worked. As in, if I were to play the game right now and do everything, every single piece of redstone works, and it unlocks the door. All these iron doors it works, and it unlocks the front door. So that is definitely a plus. Now all that we have left is to create the front door, which I thought I was going to do first, but I actually decided to do that first. And finally, we then have to create a reset system, which will be interesting. But yeah, let's get started. And so we got the door done. So for this one, I actually followed Mumbo Jumbo's smallest 3x3 piston door. So I can put that link in the description if you guys want. And this is essentially what it is. It is a 3x3. So I had to make this pretty tight fit, but flip the lever and it opens. So that is the only downside, is I will have to tell players, hey, you have to flip the door. So if they do that and then walk in, it gives them enough time for the door to close and them not to get smushed. But that is the only downside to it. I tried to do a comparators to do extended pulse. Couldn't seem to figure it out fully, where every time I did it, it just kept doing these 3 or do these 5, and it just never worked out. So had to use the lever in the long run. It's okay. But anyways, here's the redstone for it. Pretty standard, just redstone. A lot of repeaters on various ticks. These 3 are on 3 ticks. These 4 are on 2 ticks. And this one right here is on 1 tick. Originally I had this as a redstone. As redstone. It actually messed it up. That's why I was getting those 3. Once I put the repeater in, that actually activated it correctly. So that was a good plus. There, spawn proofing. But yeah, other than that, really, there's not too much else to do. Just kind of making the small adjustments that I can. And then, but yeah, this is basically done. That's good there. Just making sure, yeah, there's no way mobs can spawn now. And then we can just go like this. And let's go 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. Now we are officially done with everything except the reset system. And obviously the reset system resets the game. We got everything else done. We have the doors ready, which is great. We have the barrels ready. We have the way to open said door updated and correct. All we have left is to create the reset, which that's going to be interesting. Not really sure how I'm going to do that, but I think I have a way. We'll just see if that way actually works. But yeah, I'm going to start testing some things out, and maybe I'll check back with you guys in the middle of it. Okay, so I have been working a lot. So here we have our whole little reset system, I guess you could say. This is just the redstone for it. I have been very busy, as you guys can see. I got most of the roof all done. I have put in some basic, uh, just some basic flooring on what the flooring will kind of look like. This will be the exit. This, I am not sure yet if I will have just some items be dispensed and flow up to here for players to get. Still not sure yet. I want to do something like that, but I'm not entirely positive. And then this way will kind of be the exit uh, to the front entrance. And then I still have to connect that all the way to there and that all the way over there. So that'll be work. But first, yeah, let's get. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so here, wall right here, there will be a button right there, and players will then just press it to reset the system. Wiring goes all the way down here. And then the redstone was actually pretty easy for this. This one, simply just redstone, torch, torch, uh, target block, and then that goes to the piston. Right now, that one has the shovel, the other one is empty. So when that shovel kicks over to there, essentially when they press the button, this will send a redstone signal to this block right here, which will turn this torch off, which will turn this on, which will activate the target block, which will then give a redstone signal to the dropper, which will then kick over the wood shovel over to this dropper, which would currently be empty, but then, yeah. So that's what I did. And then obviously I just kind of, I probably could have made it a little bit more, like, I don't know. But I decided just to go here and then just kind of wrap it all around. But it works. And then, yeah, same thing for there, because this one is in, yeah, this is one of the iron doors. That's an iron door. That's an iron door. Iron door, and then the final door. So like the door to get out of the escape room. So yeah, I double checked everything. It all works. As in it, uh, you at least get a signal, which is good. Whether or not it will work, um, I will probably have to test that out sometime later. Um, but now I am actually going to work on the redstone for the find key. So I'm going to do that redstone real quick. I have the basic redstone done for it. I forgot there's a ceiling. Nope. So technically I already had the wiring all done, but I need to create basically just a wiring where there's a button, players will press the button to start the game. Then I'll need an additional button to, if they die or unalive, or yeah, unalive within the game. So that to basically do the same thing, kick the shovel back to the other dropper. And then additionally, after all that's said and done, here's the exit for find the key. So I will then have to create a wiring system, which I think you guys saw a few videos back. Not 100% sure. But that's when I created the testing in the single player world. So I'll have to create a dropper, which is where they will dispense or yeah, words. But essentially they'll put something in a dropper or something. It will shoot down, hit a tripwire or something, and turn this thing off. Might change it from a dispenser to a pressure plate because I think pressure plate might work in my favor. We'll see. But I don't know about that. That redstone I might leave to a different video for like setting up the whole uh, treasure that you would get. But I think next I'll be working on this. So, ooh, lagged a little bit. So yeah, let me work on that, and I'll get it. And yeah, let's go.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do, that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seeds as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Okay, so now hopefully that made sense for what I was doing. Yeah, so basically that's how you set it up. It's very simple. Just had to I had to double check, make sure I was doing everything right. All these mossy cobblestones, like here, 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 those are all temporary. Um, but obviously players will be like right here. That's fine. But yeah, essentially players will hit that to start the game, which will activate the redstone for all the way in the deep dark. So now those pistons are now working, going back and forth. And let's say they don't make it to the end. So they just hit that button, turns it on, and yeah, and that shuts the game down. If they do win, on the other hand, that's going to be for another video. But yeah, uh, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know this might be a little bit longer, but it is a lot of redstone. I didn't do a lot of it on camera, but hopefully you guys don't mind that. I was a lot of looking at it, like the door one was just looking at Mumbo Jumbo's video, so I will put that link in the description if you guys want to check it out. And then a lot of it was just building. I was building this entire roof when I was not busy, as in when I was postponing the redstone because yeah. So basically got a lot of the roof done. I have just the middle part left, which, um, unfortunately, if you guys don't know, that middle part will take about 5 shulkers worth of stone. So I forget 5 shulkers worth of stone, and then yeah, that is how much stone is needed for that. It's been a process. And then I also need to get a lot more black stone for the entrance, and it's yeah. Plus, I'm probably going to use stone for a lot of these pathways here, and it's going to be a time. But we will get there when we get there. Hopefully, I can finish this entire project within the next, uh, hopefully, month. The plan is to get it done within the next month. We will see. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. It's always appreciated. I like the video if you liked it, all that stuff, and I will see you all in the next video where we will probably doing more building or not really sure yet. Uh, there's probably going to be a lot of building slash redstone. So probably going the redstone wise, we are probably going to be doing the finishing touches on this part and the labyrinth part. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See ya.